se porte l'épée, il sait porter la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée.
We are back here on BT. No big deal, right? Singing the national anthem. Rogers Center, Blue Jays, 50,000 people. This is Capri Everett. This is the Everett family. Carrie, Tom, Bowen, welcome back.
Hello.
Thank you.
Cool part of this twist right here, that was the homecoming because you sang 80 national anthems, Capri,
Yes,
in
I did.
80 different countries, took the world by storm, and now have quite the story to tell. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you.
Bowen, you were blogging.
Thank you.
How does this feel to look at this momentum and this idea that you started with and seeing a worldwide spectacle?
It was just really amazing. I really wanted to do something to help other kids, and and then I sung with all the kids. Singing with them was really amazing because their first reaction was, "How do you know our national anthem?" Because most of the countries, they didn't speak English, but they were really surprised, and it was really amazing singing all of the national anthems, and now knowing that I don't have to learn any more national anthems in difficult languages.
Watch what your teacher does when you go back to school next week, though. 41 different languages you used throughout this journey, and for the family and adventures, there are only so many stories we can tell in 5 minutes, but the president of Iceland, how do you meet the president of Iceland? How does this work?
Yeah, that was amazing because we were hosted by a gentleman, and they said the rumor was that you could just go meet the president of Iceland by knocking on the door, but nobody had really ever actually done it. So we told our host, well, we're Canadian. The new First Lady of Iceland is Canadian. Let's go knock on the door. They opened the door. Security. We told them the story of 80 national anthems in 80 countries, and they said, "Come on in." And the president came out. It was unbelievable.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Yeah.
And that happened around the world so many times, different stories like that.
And the great part of the stories, and Carrie, you got to be a proud mom of both kids because Bowen, the budding journalist, you documented a lot of it, writing the stories, the
Video
photos.
blogs, anthems, writing. Yeah.
And he did it. We didn't help him. That was his job. We
It
all had
came
a
off.
job.
It came off authentic as your
Yeah.
voice. What was your favorite moment, experience, story along the way?
I really like South Africa, but in India, the SOS Village there, they only have water for 2 hours a day, in the morning and in the afternoon. And they have drinking water throughout the day, but they can't wash their hands or throughout the day. 2 hours a day.
Unbelievable.
And you get to a great amount of awareness and exposure for this issue, which is terrific. SOS Children's Village was one of the big, this was the big purpose of why you did this.
This was the thing that we're raising money for, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
and
stayed in
so-
the villages. These are actually still got my bands from the 35.
You haven't showered for like a year, Tom.
I know, but I feel good.
I think one of my favorite villages was in Greece. I sung. The kids at first were a little tentative to sing with me, just a little nervous. But on the last day, I was getting ready, and I heard these voices singing the Greek anthem outside my window. And I looked outside, and the entire village of children had gathered under the window to sing the national anthem. And I think that was a really amazing moment because I felt like I had inspired them to just want to sing the anthem, and it was pretty amazing.
So Carrie, answer this question for me. As we look at more of these photos and you see the impact that Capri is talking about with communities uniting, what did you see as the response for a Canadian family of 4 introducing the national anthem, but just how Canadians are received around the world?
Do you know what? It was incredible. We felt really loved as Canadians all around the world. People really love Canada, and I think that definitely certain countries love the story even more than others. For instance, in the Philippines, we were on a show, ABS-CBN. They did a special on the family, and as an inspiring family, and we felt so touched by the response that we got after it aired that night. Both Tom and I got about 200 or 300 different Facebook friend requests from all these Filipino people who had seen us on TV and were sending us lovely messages. God bless you, your family's so inspirational to us, and that really touched us.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
Amazing moment.
And now there's a documentary in the works to chronicle this story and do it justice.
We just have so many stories like meeting the president of Iceland. We have an official Guinness World Record, most anthems sung in their host countries coming. we have so many great stories, and it has to be done justice, because it really will be a really wonderful family kind of film. It'll be great.
And people are saying, you know, aren't you sad it's over? But for us, it's not over. No, we're going to continue to do this work, helping orphan and abandoned children, and we hope with the documentary and the book that we're going to write, we will continue to spread the message.
We got $3,000 in donations just yesterday, so it's still going. You know,
well,
it's great.
the website, we're going to put it on screen for details so you can follow along. Hopefully we'll see this documentary in 2017. And final story, Blue Jays. I know you were singing the anthem, but did you hold up a sign when you went to the game? That's how you got it?
Actually, before, when we were in France, I wrote a sign that said, "Dear Toronto Blue Jays, can I please sing at a game to complete our tour?" And so in 12 hours, we got a response, and they're like, "Yeah, do it, but post something on Facebook that we said yes, because our phones are ringing off the hook."
So, yeah, it was
Capri Everett in demand, and 50,000 strong got to see you live. Listen, congratulations.
Thank you.
I know you got to go back to school
much.
next week. May not be as exciting, but still such a great story to tell, and you can inspire all of your
Nice to be
classmates.
back in Vancouver.
Thank you.
Great job. Good to have you guys back. Now
Thank you.
now you can shower, Tom.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I need it.
Carrie's like, thank you very much for that, too. We'll take a break. Watch this coming up right after. Real or